going to be talking about gamophobia today on Moments with the Fixer. Gamophobia is actually more common than you could imagine, especially in this part of the world. And what is gamophobia? It is the fear of marriage. There are different kinds of phobias all around that affects people. But I picked gamophobia because I think it's something that a lot of people struggle with in marriage, especially in this part of the world where we attach a lot of importance to marriage. It's not like marriage is not beautiful. I personally think two will be better than one if you find the right person. But notwithstanding, being single is not a disease. So for a lot of people, because of societal pressure, societal expectation, a lot of labeling and stigmatization, people run into marriage just because they want to please people when they know inside them, deep inside them, they don't feel like getting married. If you are that kind of a person, whenever you want to get married, you develop cold feet. A lot of people feel a sense of anxiety, you start sweating, you start panicking, you start shaking. The thought of it alone gets you scared and agitated. You are this kind of a person. And eventually, if you run even into the marriage, and gamophobia is more common with men than women. So if you eventually run into or get into the marriage, you notice that you don't want to be in the same space with that person. A lot of them use, traveling or japping, as a way of escaping from the marriage. A lot of people will like, you stay in a different room, let me stay in a different room. In fact, some go as far as, you rent a different apartment, let me stay in a different apartment. But they don't openly come out and say, this is my struggle, this is what I'm dealing with. Because every time they feel, they sense the presence of that person who is meant to be their partner, they have a level of agitation, a level of anxiety. They don't feel happy, they don't feel comfortable, and the struggle is real. If you are this kind of a person, please seek for help. Stop keeping it to yourself. You are not alone. And you don't owe anybody any explanation. Just go out there, look for a therapist that will help you. And don't even rush into marriage because you are married. Because you're going to be making the life of another person difficult. You're going to be making the life of another person miserable. So the right thing to do, if you sense that you have gamophobia, is not to rush into marriage to prove a point to people, but to seek for help and get better. All right, I hope you found that helpful. Don't forget to drop your comments and opinions. Ciao.